This is exposed finish. It's good for driveways, good grip. You got acid edging. Now acid edging is new. It is very good around swimming pools. It is not sharp on your feet like exposed finishes. Non-slip is ground down to full exposure and just has a sealer with non-slip in it. This is one of the blocks we've made. We've just did some form work, ground it down to full exposure, did a nice bevel on it and acid edged it. You can do anything you want. You can do garden boxes, you can do anything. Any type of finishes, coffee tables, anything. This is another section. This is our standard concrete. This concrete is the original concrete that was in this showroom. We've only ground it down to one pass, so it's a random exposure. And with random exposure, you'll get spots with full exposure, and as you can see, spots with minimal exposure. We call this a salt and pepper finish. With our ones over here, these are our full exposure finishes, in which we will grind down and have maximum exposure, and maximum exposure as in full stone. A lot of exposure there. Very popular. We have a large showroom. Our showroom has over 10 different coloured slabs, all individually hand seeded. Any choice, any mixes you want, anything's possible with concrete. This is Hyperfloor. It's an interior finish for housing and commercial. It is a very strong and very durable floor. Easy to maintain, easy to clean. You don't have to recoat it or anything. It doesn't have a sealer on the surface. You have to take at it with a chisel or a hammer to scratch it or damage it. This is our acrylic sealer. A little bit more affordable than the Hyperfloor finish, only because it is actually a sealer on the surface. Still a good finish, very good for interior. Just another option you can go for. This is our tough coat finish. Very durable floor, very popular in the cafes, restaurants. Still good, all interior obviously. Can do houses, comes up very well. Very high gloss. You can tone it down and put a mat through it, but does come up very smart. Very strong sealer, one of the strongest polyurethanes we use. A little bit more affordable than your Hyperfloor. This is our hand-seeded section, just to give a few ideas on different finishes and different ideas of what you can hand-seed your floor with. You can see this one, we've got blue glass in there, and in this one you also see white glass beads, just in an acid-edged finish. This is our Hyperfloor finish over the whole floor. We have 10 different coloured slabs, to your yellows, to your pinks, to your whites, to your blacks. All different sections hand-seeded. As you can see, we've put some lights into our floor. These are just some LED lights that we put in before we obviously concreted. Just an idea for some people to have different finishes, good around bars,